seen a snorkel before?
Thank you very much. Good evening. Yay! What a crowd, what a crowd. Can you believe it's nearly the end of 1994? No. I can. This time last year, I was preparing to do a Christmas show in Newark, which, well, lucky old me, eh? You ever been to Newark? No. I didn't think you would. It's the only town in Britain that's an anagram of wanker. I mean, it's just been a dull year, hasn't it, really? The only surprising thing that happened was that Ronald Reagan went on to television in America and told everyone that he had Alzheimer's disease, which came as a complete surprise to me. A week later, he went on to American television and told everybody he'd got Alzheimer's disease. So you can do Alzheimer's disease gags because, well, they write nasty letters in, but they forget to post them. What else? Mary Whitehouse resigned as president of the National Listeners and Viewers Association. She was quoted at the time as saying, "Thank Christ for that. That job was really getting on my tits." They're allowing fare-paying passengers through the Channel Tunnel now. Well, in Birmingham, we're thrilled to bits. What a boon that is to us. A full 20 minutes off the 11-hour journey to Paris. I mean, all it is now, I mean, the tunnel's just a saline drip into Britain for booze and fags, isn't it? Blokes coming through on Pantechnicons, you know, with 5,000 cases of Heineken and 40 million fags for their own personal use. Who do you think they are? Boris Yeltsin? The ferry companies are having to pull their socks up now, introducing all these new safety features. Closing the bow doors is one. The IRA? Yes, hysterical, isn't it? Yes. Let's hope that peace initiative comes off, please God. It's ruined my impersonation of Jerry Adams. Oh, it was a Boster. I'll do it for you. What are the IRA going to do now? I think they'll form a motoring organisation. The IRAA. They can come round, blow your tyres up. What else? I saw that incident with Michael Schumacher and Damon Hill for the first time last weekend, because I missed it. I was away. I see what everybody's going on about now, yeah. I mean, there he is, there's Schumacher driving along, got a bit of trouble with his car, a little bit of trouble, and coming up on the inside is the only bloke in the world who can take his world title away, and he goes, "Oh! Sorry!" Was that deliberate? Is Salman Rushdie ex-directory? I don't know whether you've worked it out, but Schumacher, it's German for cobblers. Takes a bit of time, doesn't it? And, Nigel Mansell, I mean, you can't keep him down, can you? He won that race. He'll be there next year, I'll tell you. And he's an enigma, Nigel. You see, potentially, he is the most exciting man on the earth. Until he speaks. And then he just blows it. Yes, well, I joined the Indy 500 because it was more exciting. Talk us through that Andretti incident, Nigel. Oh, that, yeah. I went into the bend at 221 miles an hour, and I went into a spin. And I thought, ooh, I've got to take the cat to the vet tomorrow. And I mean, he looks great. He's got all those exciting endorsements on his tunic, all that sort of Haveline and Texaco, Labatt's. It's so incongruous, isn't it? I mean, it should be Horlicks and Solihull Public Library. You know? Radio 1. But when he joined the Newman-Haas team, I mean, I don't know, there's Paul Newman and Nigel Mansell. What a combination, eh? Butch Cassidy and the Sanatogen Kid. It seems that, you know, to sort of do sport these days, you have to endanger your life, don't you? It's not, you know, sort of golf and dominoes are just, you don't do them now because they're not exciting enough. It's got to be paragliding or skydiving or bungee jumping. What the hell is all that about? I mean, that's bobble at time, that, isn't it? That's train spotters having an hour off, isn't it? It's just a glorified way of getting your contact lenses out. You know? A bloke said to me, he said, hey, Jasper, hey, don't knock it until you've tried it. And it was in Bristol, they took me up to the suspension bridge, Clifton Suspension Bridge. Oh, they're throwing themselves off. They're so enthusiastic. Oh, hello, yes. It's a very exact science, Jasper. We get it down to the last millimetre, you know. Would you like your head to go into the water? Not unless I'm kneeling on the bloody bank, pal. That's the only term it's done. One of the bungee jumpers was blind. Blind bungee jumper, you need a bit of bottle for that. It was amazing listening to a Labrador scream at 300 feet. At least the bloke knew when he was getting near the water, because the lead went slack. There's some funny people out there. What else? I can't talk about sport without talking about Birmingham City. Yes, have you noticed they're winning? No, no. They're second in the second division. It's destroyed my act. I mean, I used to do at least an hour on them now. But we've had these benefactors. This is a true story. We've had these benefactors, a bloke called David Sullivan and the Gold Brothers, and they've pumped about 11 million quid into the club. I mean, put the money where the mouth is, give them the due. But it's a bit of a double-edged sword, really, because between them, they own Sunday Sport newspaper and the Ann Summers chain of sex shops. And Birmingham City. You've got to see this season's kit. Crotchless shorts. I've never seen crotchless shorts before. I mean, supporting them's a nightmare. You know? Hey, great tackle, Brian! What do you think?
You're not waiting for someone, are you?
No. What makes you think that?
I mean, you're not waiting for someone who is, say, I don't know, outgoing, sporty, fun-loving with GSH or anything like that, are you?
No. Actually, I'm waiting for somebody who is intense, attractive, demanding, sensuous, owns own box at Covent Garden.
Oh. Singles?
No. Executive introductions.
Oh, you've done this sort of thing before, then?
No, it's my first time.
Because I was just wondering what GSH meant.
Well, let's see. It could mean gorgeous, sexy, handsome.
Oh, do you think so?
On the other hand, it could mean geriatric, smelly, hairless.
Graceful, sensuous, but hetero.
God, so horny.
Gigantic sexual history.
Gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes. Actually, I think GSH means good sense of humour.
Oh, good.
I mean, it's like anything in this life, isn't it? If you want a partner, there's no point just sitting back and waiting for it to happen.
Precisely. Oh, God.
What? What is it?
What are you going to do?
Just stay calm. Get your handbag and come with me.
Now what?
Young at heart, yet what a start. Oh, before their time, they married young, for love at last was their only crime. How come I love them now?
You frosty old tart! I faked all my orgasms, you know. Did you do this? Get my agent on the phone, will you? Anybody buy lottery tickets? Yes. Any winners? Yes. That's the end of the loan then, obviously. It's a strange affair. There's a couple of anomalies. I mean, this geezer who's won £17.8 million, and Camelot are saying, like, you know, they will preserve your privacy and you will be totally anonymous. OK? Then they tell us that it's been won by a factory worker in the north with a job. What chance has the bloke got? And get this, if you win this money, you know, whatever these massive amounts of money, they're going to send round a counsellor to tell you how to spend it and how to deal with your emotions. If I win £17.8 million, I don't want a reject social worker coming round to my house. I want Cindy Crawford coming round to my house. I want my bank manager to come round and descale my U-bend with his tongue. That's who I want round my house. Can you imagine walking into your bank on Monday morning with £17.8 million? Wouldn't their attitudes change, eh? Excuse me, is this the bank that likes to say yes? Well, now it's the bank that likes to say yes, please. Sir Carrott, sock my shoes, all right? And the next time I come in here, I don't have to go through that bloody rope obstacle course like a laboratory rat. Well, to go up to that snotty-nosed bitch of a cashier who always looks at you as if you've just fallen out of a dog's bottom. this the overdraft letter you sent me? This is a £17.8 million cheque. Before we go to the paying in counter, we're going to the shove it up desk. What will you do with 18 million quid? It's worth £25. I was working this out. It's worth £25 for every word in the English language. Impressed, aren't you? And that's why lawyers charge so much when they send you a letter, you see. 800,000 words. It's twice as many as practically every other language in the world. And that's why we have such a rich language. And it also explains why, say, in Spanish, there's no word for hurry. Or plumber. Or lady shave. In India, there's no word for closed. Damart. The Italians have no words for rear-view mirror, attack, premature ejaculation. But we have this rich language, yet people say the most stupid things, honestly. And a while ago, I was in Birmingham, and a woman came up to me and she said, "Oh, Jasper, aren't fish wonderful? Oh, salmon are miraculous." Are they? Oh, yes. What? Oh, every year they travel thousands and thousands of miles across the oceans of the world, and they find the same river, and they swim up it and deposit their sperm in exactly the same place. Aren't salmon miraculous? Well, no. Every year, 1.5 million Britons go to the Costa del Sol to do exactly the same thing.
I just realised what GSH means. Go straight home. What are you doing?
Signalling to mine.
What do you mean yours?
A sporty one.
How do you know he's not demanding and sensuous?
Aha! Mine's a smoker.
So is mine. Give me a fag.
No.
Give me a fag! Opera lover.
Happy-go-lucky.
OK, get my agent on the phone right now. I like to think of myself as a careful driver. You get a lot of boy racers in this job. You just show-offs driving along all cocky arm out the window. I hate it when they leave things hanging around the car. Me, I like to look after my motor. To some people, they're just a way of getting from A to B. But me, I never get to be. I don't like a car to be cluttered. I like to add the personal touch with a few knick-knacks. In the front, I just have an air freshener, because let's face it, this job can get a bit scary at times. Over the years, I must have been through 150 cars and 120 windscreens. And there's not many jobs where you can get a new company car every 20 minutes. Mind you, trying to get 0 to 60 out of this one is impossible. You wind up banging your head on a brick wall. I like to take it steady, enjoy the journey, listen to a bit of radio too.
Welcome to the listening area. Now sit back and listen.
A while ago, this is true, a while ago, it's a long story, but cut it short, I got smacked right between the eyes with a cricket ball. Boom, right here, you know. And both... Yes, very funny, yes. You've got an odd sense of humour, you have. Both my eyes swelled up, you know, black and blue, and I had plasters here and stuff. And I looked a right mess. And I walked round, and people were concerned, and they come up and they say, "What happened to you?" And I tell them, I say, "I got smacked right between the eyes with a cricket ball." And they all said the same thing. Blimey. You were lucky. And the Pope, he's a good one. He comes out with some classic statements. He made one 3 months ago. "I do not see the need for contraception." Well, he would, wouldn't he? And the most exotic thing he's kissed is Gatwick runway. I don't see the need for tampons, but there's millions of women out there who would disagree. He's made a single, the Pope, hasn't he? He's made this single of they chanting the rosary, and it's a Christmas single. They reckon it might be #1. Trust the Pope to bring religion into Christmas. Last year, it was Mr. Blobby. Bloke in a pink condom bashing everything. It's a bloke in white condom bashing. Where's it all going to end? He's going to release a CD now, The Pontiff Unscrewed. He's doing cover versions of things like "Like a Virgin," "Hit Me With Your Rhythm Method," "Johnny Remember Me." He's going to form a supergroup with the Dalai Lama on cymbals and Mother Teresa on washboard. Well, I can't wait for Top of the Pops, eh? Mother Teresa. Now, there's a woman who needs a damn good iron. When she was 28, she must have been 9 foot tall, you know? Now she's like a human loofah. She daren't take a bath. Because if the Pope's... I'll take her out, she's almost ready. If the Pope's single is a hit, we'll be able to understand it in Birmingham. Because Latin started in Birmingham. Latin comes from Birmingham. Did you not know that? Didn't you? Oh, well, let me enlighten you. Yes? You take the verb to listen, as in arc. Arcatim. Arcateur. Arcatus. Arcatum. And Brum is always asked one question with another, so it's Arcateur, eh? Then they'll answer it for you. Arcateur, eh? Ah. For instance, I didn't quite catch what they said. I day hear 'em. Arcatura, I day near her. And the same word for oneself is also the same word for house. Om. Om going on. And it's not just what people say, it's what people do. Now, I did this. I cannot believe that I did this, but I did it, for real, all right? And I'm staying in London, doing this show, getting ready. And I'm staying at one of the top hotels in London. I can't tell you the name, but they do great salads. They've got this lift that takes forever, you know. And I get in, top floor, going down for breakfast, and I get into the lift. And there's a couple in the lift, you see. And I look at them and I say, good morning. Good morning. And I looked down and saw the luggage, and they got Lufthansa labels. So I said, are you leaving today? Was sagt ich? Verstehen Sie? Nein, ich sag nicht. Are you leaving today? Are you leaving today? Are you leaving today? It's a good job I didn't cut my lips shaving, you know. Are you leaving today? Things that irritate you. Coronation Street. No, it's wonderful. No, it's very well written, it's wonderfully acted, and yes, wonderful. But it's all the people who say, oh, well, the reason it's so successful is because it's so true to life. Is it hell? Coronation Street is in Moss Side in Manchester. That's where its setting is. It's in Moss Side, Manchester. Do you know Moss Side? Yes. It's like Bosnia, only there's more guns. You get these scenes like someone pulls up in a car, gets out, goes into the shop, comes out, and the wheels are still on his car. I don't think so. There's a corner shop that sells everything 24 hours a day, including anoraks, and the owner's name is Reg. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. And Ken Barlow has been teaching in Moss Side for 30 years, and there's not a mark on him. He'd be limbless by now. What do these crack gangs do in Moss Side? You can't go down Coronation Street. Curly Watts lives down there. Another irritating thing, those damn magic eye posters. You know, the ones where you're supposed to see things beyond things. I haven't got a clue. I haven't managed one yet. I mean, I'm staring here like... Somebody brought me a book of them. It's like a book of wrapping paper. You know? I'm like a social outcast. People go, can't you see? Can't you see the Statue of Liberty? Can't you see? I'm going dyslexic, I'm positive. No, there it is. Look, there's the skyline, there's the moon. Can't you see it? Look at the Statue of Liberty, for Christ's sake. Can't you see it? Yes, I can see it. Yeah. Can you see the taxi? Yes. There isn't one. The only success I've had is with the Sun newspaper. If I hold it very close to my face and I pull it away very, very slowly, I can see this great big pile of shit. And you know, there's 4 million people who can't see it.
Ridiculous. For all we know, the thin one in the greasy Farrers might be the nicer person. Yes, I bet he's a damned interesting person in a sort of Woody Allen sort of way. You could be his Sun Yi. You could hang up on Mia Farrow and nip out and watch your Woody being witty about guilt and chicken soup. Yes, looks aren't everything, you know. If Cosmo had been around in the 19th century, then the Elephant Man would be the thinking woman's crumpet. Just ahead of Michael Winner.
That's bollocks.
I still can't believe we're here.
What's that? We should have left this stuff.
Well, let's do it.
Have a nice day.
Okay, so let's leave it all.
Who one is this?
No, Tony's flat.
What, my Tony?
The Peugeot 106.
One in 4 accidents are like this one. Fortunately, my car comes equipped with SIPs. Volvo's technologically advanced side impact protection system. Most cars these days have four. This innovation goes much further. The energy of the crash is dispersed through special roof, door, and floor pillars, and the speed of the intrusion is actually reduced. Now, here's the clever bit. This unit is collapsing, so my seat can move away from the van and create a survival space.
Next time, I'm taking a black cab.
Remember when you were a child and used to dream of playing soldiers? Well, now you're grown up, you can play at soldiers for real if you join the Territorial Army. As a soldier, you'll be transformed from an ordinary citizen into a lean, mean fighting machine.
Go 6!
An essential part of basic training is weapon drill. A modern soldier must learn how to operate a wide range of modern artillery. Along with conventional weapons, the modern Territorial may have to learn to operate the new generation of so-called smart bombs. But of course, before the technology can go to work, someone must identify and electronically tag the practice targets. So, are you still enjoying military life? Even with so much destruction and danger all around you? Well done, you. On you go to the next target. After a hard day's work in the field, you've earned a drink. So it's good to relax with your comrades and swap stories about the day's adventures. Orienteering skills are essential to today's Territorial. Set your map alignment with magnetic north, adding the deviation if it's a negative reading and subtracting if it's positive. This won't work, of course, if you are near the North Pole, where you would have to use dead reckoning. You can check compass bearings once taken with landmarks that you find with you, including churches, post offices, telephone boxes, and road junction signposts. Ask any old soldier, and he'll tell you that you never make firmer friends than you make in the forces. But you should always remember that the odd practical joke is all part and parcel of the good-natured camaraderie of army life. Yes, the excitement and dangers of military life are a far cry from the minor frustrations of Civvy Street. Are you still enjoying life in the army? Then you're just about ready to pass out. Off you go. Yes, the TA really does offer all the challenges, adventure and enjoyment of regular army service, with the added bonus that you return to the comforts of home after your short tour of duty.
We're agreed.
Absolutely.
No matter which is which.
You take the sporty, outgoing GSH.
And you take sensuous and demanding Covent Garden box.
Right. Wait. Prozac. Ugh. Actually leaving.
Well, he certainly was very choosy.
Sensitive, you see.
He's probably gone off to Romania to do work with abandoned toddlers.
Yes, he looked that type, didn't he?
Whereas this one, on the other hand...
Excuse me, but is one of you the friendly, frilly, frothy filly?
Oh, piss off!
I've got to tell you this. I know, you probably don't believe this, but I went to a nativity play. Literally, a couple of days ago. And, I mean, I don't think I have laughed so much in all my life. I mean, I went along, and my niece was in it, and she was a leaf. Well, we can't all be Emma Thompson, can we? And, I mean, it was absolutely packed, all the parents are there. And these kids, I mean, you know, they've been learning it for weeks, and they're all very enthusiastic, and they've got a group of shepherds and all the stuff. And somebody thought it'd be a great idea to have a live dog. So someone bought the pet dog, you know. And they built this donkey. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. Two kids, you know, and they'd made this donkey's head. It was like something out of Alien 3. And the dog went bananas straight away and, like, ripped the face off the donkey. So, there came this one point, I'll never forget it. And two brothers were involved. One is 7 years old. I found this out afterwards. One is 7, one is 6. The 7-year-old is very boisterous and he's brilliant, you know, and the 6-year-old is painfully shy. But, so the 7-year-old was Joseph. He was Joseph because he was up there, plenty of front. And they'd made the 6-year-old like the innkeeper because he didn't have anything to do, really. He only got to open a door. And so they made him the innkeeper. And there came that scene in the nativity play where Joseph has to come up and bang on the door. So he walks up to the door and he's got what's left of the donkey. And Mary, who is a 6-year-old girl with a pillow up her dress. So he bangs on the door. Bang, 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 bang. And the door opens very slowly. And his brother, like... petrified. I mean, his parents are out there, all the teachers, all the adults staring at him. And Josie says, "Do you know who I am?" He says, "My name's Joseph. Do you know who this is?" He said, "This is..." This is... And he turns to the teacher for a prompt, and she said, it's the Virgin Mary. This is the Virgin Megastore. So there's chaos, you know, there's chaos. So Josie says, have you got any room at the inn? And the kid looks up at him and says, yeah. He said, you haven't? I have. You haven't? I have. Miss Morris, has he got any room at the inn? So Joseph's thinking on his feet now, and he points to the pillow and he says, do you know who's in there? The Son of God! The kid is petrified, and all he can say is, Jesus Christ! And Joseph said, yeah, that's the one. Oh, when the three wise men came on in Reeboks, I cracked them. I find kids interesting, I mean, and particularly this time of year. And they come round to my house to play with my kids, you know. And, I mean, it fascinates me, the excuses mothers make for their kids. I mean, you know, they ring the bell, ring, 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 and you open the door, and suddenly... This 5-stoner Semtex is running round your house. And the mother's going, it's all right, he's tired. And the kid runs up and goes, no, 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 no. Ow, ow. He kicked me, he kicked me. Oh, yes, he would, he's in his kicking stage. Oh, right. Would you like to know how to get him out of his kicking stage? Take that, you little bastard. I bet he doesn't kick me again while he's here. No, he won't. He's dead. And do you know about blue Smarties? No? Well, yeah, some of you do, some of you don't. Because, like, all the mums now, you can't let kids have blue Smarties because, like, it does something to do. I think it's a load of nonsense, but I ain't prepared to find out myself. And no, you give them blue Smarties, and they're like Clint Eastwood with a Magnum on top of the school bus. You know? That's why the mums are going, oh no, Martin, no, you can't have the blue Smarties. No, 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 no. These are for your mum and dad. British athletes must eat them, Well, Linford Christie does, for sure. He's got a tube of them down his pants. I tell you, this food irritates me. I tell you, I am getting annoyed at this because I just think we're being taken for a ride. I'm sorry. I mean, we stand for the 5-card trick in this country where food is concerned. I mean, have you been to an Italian restaurant when everybody is pasta mad? And, oh, you've got to eat pasta, Jasper. It's so good for you. It's such a healthy food. Lasagna, tagliatelle, spaghetti, fettuccine. Have you seen the ingredients on the side of a pasta packet? Flour and water. They're charging you £7 for a plate of wallpaper paste. Have you ordered cappuccino? Well, where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't want to shave. Where's the coffee? Cappuccino, it's Italian for here comes another mug. Bombay mix. What the hell is Bombay mix? Basically, it's the content of the local tandoori's Hoover bag. That's what Have you been to an American diner? Well, I can't believe it. Potato skins. Tasty potato skins. No, potato peel. Tasty potato peel. With slices of Sunlight soap on it. That's what they're saying. American nuts. Or they go round to the other restaurants, nick all the bins and give it to you. Chicken wings. Chickens haven't flown for 10 million years. Just skin and bone. a zesty sauce. A zesty sauce. When you've finished it, your mouth feels as if you're giving a blowjob to a blowtorch. And the humiliating experience of ordering spare ribs. Hey, the first thing they do is they come and tie a silly great big bib round you. Hey, just bring me a high chair and a rattle and a pair of Pampers, make it complete. And spare ribs, that's exactly what it is, ribs. I'm not a Rottweiler. You know, hey, you know what these things came wrapped in? Can you bring me some of that, please? And what sauce do they put on those damn things? You can't get the stuff off, you know. They bring you a little bowl of water with half a lemon in it. I need 3 gallons of Swarthega to get this stuff off my hands. And we stand for it. Mexican food. I can't believe Mexican food. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of Mexican peasants are risking their lives to get into California to get away from this crap. Tortillas and nachos and guacamole and chili con carne. It looks as if it's been eaten already. That's why they call it the Mexican wave. It's when you've eaten Mexican food. I've got to go to the bog. Is the bog anywhere here? It's too late. See, it's all right in California. It works in California. In California, you get a 6'2" blonde actress come up on roller skates going, "Hi, my name's Randy. I'm your waitress for this evening. My specials tonight are baked Alaskan lobster and Frisco Bay shrimp." Well, thank you. It's just not the same in Redditch. I'm sorry. Hello, my name's Naughty. I'm your waitress, and tonight I've got special crabs.